we're going to move into second string, where we talk anything or all things tech in general. Doesn't have to be Apple specific. So the first one I wanted to talk about was, it looks like digital license plates are starting to take off. Specifically in Michigan, they actually approve the use of digital license plates. It looks like, yeah, in Texas, okays for commercial use only. And if you're asking, well, what is a digital license plate? Well, basically, what you can do is, with a digital license plate, you can do things like being able to track a vehicle if it gets stolen, the ability to display warnings such as Amber Alerts. Like, say, this is crazy. I'm trying to assume that this is the way it works, but say, for instance, some person were to abduct a kid and they're driving in a vehicle that has a digital license plate, the warning, the Amber Alert would pop up on the back of this digital license plate, because the DMV could match it to the car, and then automatically, because it's digital, pop up this alert that says, whatever, come get your kid.
So now I'm confused. So is it the warning that goes on all the digital license plates, or say, I have a car and I abduct somebody. Will my if I'm the one who took the kid and I have a digital license plate, will it say I stole a kid, stop me? Or is it going to be just like informational for like other people who are driving that says this is for a
The way I
car?
read it was the first one.
Okay.
If they can confirm that you in fact have abducted somebody and they have checked your registration and you have a digital license plate, they can pull up this information to display on the back of your license plate. In addition to, being able to track your car if it gets stolen. But the issue about this license plate is, it ain't free, which, I mean,
Of course.
I was
Regular
fooling
license
myself
plates
if I
aren't
thought it was
free.
going to be free. The way I thought it was going to be built into my yearly registration.
Gotcha.
So if I have a digital license plate every
So you
year,
can opt in. So everybody doesn't get a digital license plate. You just opt in if you want one.
right? But that ain't even the way
Okay.
this works.
Ugh.
This digital plate has a subscription of, that's the thing now, of
Subscription
$20 to
services.
$25 a month to keep them
Yikes.
connected. Yeah, that's
Who
a nice
who
little chunk of change,
who's
right?
signing
Which,
up for that?
right, when I was assuming it's going to be like, 70, 80, 100 bucks, on top of my, annual registration.
Your
They
flat,
want,
yeah, it's including a flat fee when you register.
yeah, no, they want between
Yeah.
$20 and $25 a
Mm.
month. So I guess the question is, of course, we don't know all the features, the value add, but us being techies, would this be something you'd be interested in, or would you let this pass until either more features are announced or when the price is down a little bit?
Maybe if I had like a super expensive car, like
Yeah,
a G
maybe.
Wagon or like a Ferrari or something, that, yeah, if I can afford that, then let me give you this extra $25 a month so that if someone steals my car, it's more easily trackable. But those high end cars have built in tracking stuff anyway. So would you necessarily need it for that? So I think this is going to be a no for me, dog.
I like the idea. I definitely like the idea.
Yeah. But
Um,
this implementation,
yeah, it would
yeah.
have to be. I would want it to be more standardized, to where it's connected to the DMV versus having to go to a third party to do that. Definitely
And
$25 a
everybody
month.
and everybody needs to get the digital license plate. It doesn't really help if some
If
people
a
have it
couple
and
of
some people
people,
don't.
right,
Yeah.
right, right. If you're abducting kids, chances are you don't have a digital license plate.
No, not
So
at
yeah,
all.
I would like it to be more standardized, more implemented across the board, to where everybody's using it, versus it being, like you mentioned, a couple of people, which really won't help in the end. But I like the benefits. Um, you
This
know,
could definitely work. This could definitely be something, but they need to workshop it a little bit more
yeah,
before
right,
I'm
right,
in
right.
for it.
All right, all right. So the second one I had, I thought this was interesting because all the things uh, politicians should be worried about right now. It
Wrong
seems like
things.
some senators, specifically a couple of Republican GOP senators, are upset that Gmail is sending all of their campaign emails to spam. There
Yes,
was,
send them. Nobody wants that.
according to Republicans, there is a study that found that Gmail spam filter has a bias against GOP emails, and they're so upset that they have introduced a bill that seeks to stop email providers from automatically sending campaign messages to the spam filter, arguing that it's a form of censorship. Again, like I
Do they know
said,
what censorship is? I don't think so.
my thing is all the things they should be worried about right now, censorship from some emails is probably least of their worries.
Kids
But
being murdered, people being murdered, no
right,
health care.
right,
They just sent $1 billion to Ukraine.
right.
So
This
is this what you're
is
worried
a
about?
bill that they need to open up right now. Specifically,
Yeah.
U.S. Senator John Thune, who's a Republican from South Dakota, brought up the issue in a press conference, saying his legislation would go after and prohibit major email providers from censoring or discriminating against political emails. The problem with this
This is
study is
stupid.
they cherry picked
Of course they did.
it. And the study specifically says that it's possible users themselves were influencing Gmail's spam filtering algorithms by manually flagging certain
As
campaign
spam.
emails they
Mhm.
receive as spam. Hence, Gmail may have been filtering out more GOP emails during the 2020 election because many users were tired of the
Of getting
campaign
them.
messaging. So basically, what happened was everybody, regular people, was like, I'm tired of seeing all these emails. I don't want them anymore. Send them to spam. Gmail was like, oh, y'all don't like GOP emails? I bet
We got
you
you.
right. You are training our algorithms to say, you know what? GOP emails are trash.
Which they
So
probably are.
all that to say, yes, I mean, across the board speaking, Google at the top shouldn't be like, yeah, we're gonna turn down these political emails, whether they be Republican or Democrat, whatever the case may be. But at the same time, it sounds like Gmail is doing its job of saying, "Oh, you don't want these type of emails? All right, we're gonna spam them because that's what you want, right? You would want."
And that's the goal of AI, is to
Right,
learn
right,
human behavior and apply it.
right.
Ta-da!
Exactly, it's working. So
Yeah,
don't hate the player, hate the game.
right.
Right. Yeah. So again, yeah, it's weird how you want things to work until it works against your favor. Now the whole thing is
Exactly.
bad.
Now, if this was on the other end, if it was Democrats being, sent to spam or whatever, they wouldn't have a word to say, I'm sure.
Right, right. And if they are, I mean, I don't particularly, you know, like my email inbox flooded with political
Junk.
campaigns in
Mm-mm.
general because y'all only reaching out to me now because y'all want something from
You want money and you
me.
want votes.
You want votes and you want money. You don't want to help people in
You're not
general. You
asking
don't.
how I'm doing. What can
Right,
I do to
right,
help you? It's like, I need you to help me. So, yes,
right. You only want something. So I'm
right.
I'm sending your stuff to
Every
spam
few
too.
years and at that.
Right. Now all of a sudden you care when you want me to
Right.
do something.
Exactly.